Yo, you'll never believe where I am right now. I'm down the southern part of New Mexico, out pretty much nowhere. I'm standing in the middle of a chili field in Hatch, New Mexico. This isn't any chili field, this is Costa Vida's chili field. Because this is where they harvest the chilies that we use at our Costa Vida. The chilies we use in a lot of our cooking are the Anaheim variety. This one right here is called the AZ-19, and that pretty much has Costa Vida's name all over it. I'm standing here in the mud in this chili field just to show you where fresh chilies come from, a little bit about the chili. They're waiting for their second pick, which means they've already come through, done one pick of the chilies. These other chilies are growing through. They're getting bigger, they're maturing. They're not quite there, a little small, and then they'll be ready for their second pick in about another 10 days. But when I say fresh, this product's taken from the field, hand-picked. It has to be hand-picked. There's no big mechanical pickers that come through. They can't pull off the stems and pretty much just hammer the plants. So there's people that come in here and spend a lot of time picking these chilies. Within 24 hours, they're shipped off to Bueno Foods there in Albuquerque, and they're processed so we can use them and they can be shipped into our store. This variety of Anaheim's not real hot, does have a little bit of heat, but a lot of flesh, real fleshy. But the flavor down here in Hatch, New Mexico, there's something in the soil, I don't know what it is, there's something in the water, but this is the best, the most flavorful chili you'll find anywhere in the world. They're world famous for their chilies right here. And Costa Vida only uses these chilies in our sauces. I want to just dispel a little theory about chilies and where the heat comes from. And you know, most people think it's the seeds that's hot. You know, I have a lot of people that say, well, you know, you got to take the seeds out because it's too hot if you don't, and in the other varieties of peppers. But we learned from the experts down here that's not the case. And if you pop one of these chilies open, you just, that moisture, that crisp moisture just splashed all over. The actual heat's found in the veins of the chilies. They actually showed me a cool little trick that if you're in a chili field, you always eat the side. They told me he does this. The one guy told me he does this to those poor suckers that come into these fields. He bites the side away from the vein and then gives them the whole chili to chomp down. Of course, within about seconds, they're crying, got tears coming out of their eyes. And we did taste some other varieties today that were smoking hot. This one's not so hot. Heat is measured in Scoville units, and this one ranks around 2 or 3. There's other varieties of this Anaheim that are up around 5 or 6. But these chilies are so flavorful. The smell is incredible, and the way we process them to use them, none of that's lost. In fact, most of that is all kept in the process. And what that means to you and at Costa Vida is all that flavor comes right into our sauces. And when those sauces are put over the pulled pork, the sweet pork, or the beef, or over those fresh tortillas, you get this same flavor that I'm experiencing right now, right here, in our fresh dishes. And that's what makes Costa Vida so different.